Hey guys, Amit here for Advices Media, and we are right now at the Huawei booth at Mobile World Congress, and here is the latest smartphone from Huawei, that's the Ascent G6 4G. It comes in two different variants, which is again based on the carriers and the networks it's going to be sold for. It comes with a 4.5 inches QHD display, which is having a resolution of 960 by 540 with an IPS display. First off, let's look at the physical form factor of the device. As I mentioned, it comes with a 4.5 inches display, no physical buttons at the bottom, but there's a small microphone at the front bottom. On the bottom side, you have the back opening flap. On the right, you have the on-off switch and the volume rockers. On the left bottom, you have the 3.5mm headset jack, and on the top, you have the micro USB port. While on the front you have the front 5 megapixel camera with a sensor and the speakers, while on the back you have the speaker grill, the 8 megapixel camera with LED flash with the Huawei branding on the back. So that's the physical form factor. Again, one interesting feature of this device is that it comes with a very different kind of layout, or you can say the body. You can say that it's kind of curved or circular at the bottom, and it's not fixed rectangles, and that could give you a different kind of look for this smartphone. Talking about the smartphone, it comes with 1 GB of RAM, the Emotion UI 2.0 UI, which is actually pretty simple, but the fact is that it doesn't come with the app drawer, and all the applications are actually sorted into different folders here. You can just go to the specific ones, like the Google Apps are listed directly under the Google Apps folder and a few other folders. So everything is listed directly on the home screens. As of now, I can see 4 different home screens with a few interesting widgets wherein you can set the time and the other data. And apart from that, when you talk about the device, it comes with Android 4.3, that's Jelly Bean out of the box. The sad part is that it comes with just 8 GB of internal storage instead of 16, which I was expecting, but it's sad that most of the companies have always been opting to offer a very limited storage. But again, the best part is that since the back cover is actually openable, which means that you can actually open up the back panel and insert a SIM card and also a memory card onto this smartphone. So that means that you don't have to worry, you can actually expand the device. But again, the issue is that you cannot install all the applications onto the external memory, and that's the reason you always expect a higher internal storage. Apart from that, it comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, and which is running on 1.2 GHz CPU, and the camera is of 8 megapixel with autofocus, while the front camera is of 5 megapixel. Let me just give you a quick overview of the camera first. So let's quickly capture a picture and check out the quality of the same. So here's a picture which was captured with this camera of 8 megapixel sensor, and the output looks pretty good according to the lighting conditions. Again, we are right now in a very good lighting condition. There's full of light and brightness here, and that could be the reason the picture has actually come out pretty good. But again, considering the mid-range price of this smartphone, I think that this is a decent camera, and the front camera is also a 5 megapixel, which should also give you better results. Let's check out the front camera preview. So here the front camera also looks pretty good. As you can see, the output, you also have an option of beauty level, which you can directly increase live on the screen, and you get the live preview of the same. So overall, pretty impressive camera. At least lower internal storage, 1 GB of RAM should be decent enough. 1.2 GHz of CPU should also be able to run most of the applications, and it comes with the latest Android, not the KitKat, but again the Gingerbread, which is also pretty decent enough. Not the KitKat, but still it's running on Jelly Bean, and that should be pretty decent enough. And the best part is the simplistic UI, that's the Emotion UI, and pretty decent Android smartphone. So this was the quick hands-on on the Huawei Ascent G6 Android smartphone.